How do I feel about the state of hip hop right now? I'm very disappointed with it. It's not as captivating as it used to be. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like in the '90s, there was a lot of, I guess you could say, a lot of creative influence. But now it's just like very dull. You know what I'm saying? That's one way of putting it. It's very dull, and the music is just very focused to one market. You know what I'm saying? It's like nowadays, one thing I'm noticing is that with hip hop, you can have a really hot beat, and then the lyrics can be just, some plain lyrics that don't really even make sense sometimes. But as long as the hook is catchy, you know what I'm saying, people are bumping it. They're bumping it in the club, you know what I'm saying, or they're bumping it in their car. As long as it's got a hot beat, but the lyrics just aren't right there with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not an even balance as it should be. That's how I feel. I also think that a lot of the topics that I guess hip hop is introducing to the youth nowadays is very limited. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even hear stories anymore. It's more about like bragging about what you have, you know what I'm saying? The money you got, the clothes you wearing, you know what I'm saying, going shopping, riding on dubs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I think it's cool, you know what I'm saying, to express that, but I think it's too much of it going on. You feel me? And I guess a good way to put it, easy way to put it is there's not really much else going on. People are just, rapping about, sex, drinking, partying, violence, and it's very limited. After a while, I just get tired of hearing it, and I can't really relate to it, and I'm sure a lot of other people can't relate to it because, you're not really living that lifestyle every day. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I look forward to listening to sometimes. Like sometimes I'll turn on the radio and I'm just like, man, I'm not sure how this made it to the radio, but it's obvious that the majority of the people that are listening to it, are kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like middle school kids, elementary school kids, sometimes high school, and they're listening to it. So they're pretty much the ones voting for it. You feel me? So I don't think people my age are listening to it. I'm 24 now, so I don't think people my age are listening to a lot of the mainstream hip hop. I think we're opting for like the MP3 players and what I'm saying, the satellite radios and stuff like that. But don't get me wrong, like there's still a few DJs out there that hold it down on the radio scene. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I just get tired of hearing the monotony of the same topics and the same songs every 20 minutes on the radio. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. When it comes to making music, I try my best to bring something new to the table, that people can appreciate or people can learn from or people can receive a message from, So that's my goal when it comes to making music. But that's how I feel about hip hop right now. Hopefully things will change,